Hello guys. Um Today I want to talk about something very important. So this video is very important. Actually, the information is very important. So I want to talk about how these motivational speakers who used to come to our primary level, secondary level, university or college level, these motivational speakers really messed our minds about life. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have an exam and then you are placed in group 2. So if group 1 goes and they come back and they tell you the exam was hard, what do you expect? You will have the fear. You'll be afraid that you're going to mess up with everything, that you're going to fail, even if you have revised. And the funny thing is that you, at that moment, that you won't think or reason that this person who has said that the exam was hard, he or she might have not revised. Yes, yeah, the person might have not revised, but you're there and you just drink or drain or absorb the fear of the other person who has not maybe revised the exam. So you go in, obviously your mind is set that the exam is hard, you're going to fail. So this is how these motivational speakers used to come to a high school level, especially high school level, because that's the level when you finish to experience life out here, whereby you won't get any support from your parents or the sponsors that you had. It will be you and yourself. That's when you're going to maybe look for a job, join a university, a college. Still, even if joining a university or a college, you're still going to survive alone. That's what I mean. So these motivational speakers used to come during our high school times. They could be given chances to come to each and every class to talk, especially to those candidates. Yeah, you know what I mean. So they could be told, go and motivate these people, go and tell them how the world is outside there. Those people really messed with our brains, and they really messed with our brains. Like, I've given you a good example about the exam. Someone tells you the exam is hard and you have not done it, you're going to fail it because you have gained that fear of that person, and maybe the person has not been studying and revising or doing anything concerning the exam. Those are the last minute people. They're just like perusing the papers, these motivational speakers used to get into our classes, and there is this basic question that every student used to ask any motivational speakers. It's not just any motivational speakers, anyone who came from outside the school, someone who has finished high school, is either working or in university or in college. And mostly they were those university and college students who used to visit the high school for motivation. So these motivational speakers, or these students, other university students, used to come to our classes. This is a basic thing in almost every school, everywhere. So they could get into class, and I have said there is this basic question they used to ask. The students, the students used to ask this basic question, and the basic question is, how is life outside there? Yeah, that's the reality. Even those days, yeah, I used to ask sometimes. Okay, um this perspective that I'm going to explain to you, I started realizing it since I was in high school. Yeah, I started developing it since I was in high school, and I hope it will help you too. So this basic question of how is life outside there, these motivational speakers really messed up with us. They used to tell us that life is hard out here. Now, that was never the right answer. And I'll tell you and I'll explain to you why it was never the right answer. And that answer that they gave really messed with our brains. You see, comparing to that story, my example of exam, this is the same thing. Now it's coming to make sense into this side. This university student out there is struggling with life in so many different ways. To make it simple and easy for you to understand, people are coming from different backgrounds. A good example, in class, let me say in university class, we have different people from different counties or regions or places, and those different people are coming from different backgrounds. Remember that thing. I remember I was in a class whereby someone could be given a pocket money of 21,000, and I'm like, there, oh, I don't want to say how much I used to get as a pocket money. It's okay. That's a long time, but I'm giving you an example of someone who used to get a pocket money of 21,000, and he could spend it. Oh my goodness! Like, it was nothing. So could get someone else receiving a pocket money of 200, someone else never received. Someone else could call back at home and they could be told, I'm sorry, we don't have anything. Actually, I'm sorry, we don't have anything back at home. So people from my class, this is a common thing in every school, everywhere in life. That's the reality, that people are from different backgrounds, and those different backgrounds have different capabilities and abilities of sustaining life, or life and situations. So you get that this student who is telling you life is hard out here, the student, like I said, people are from different places. You see, someone might be from Turkana, Wajir, Marsabit, someone from Nairobi, another one from Kisumu, Kisii. You get my point. Um, okay, someone might be from Nairobi. There might be about 10 people from Nairobi, but they still have a different background. You see, now in that student who is telling, that university student who is telling us that life is hard outside here. uh when you could ask the person about his or her background, the person could tell you that I'm from a poor background. So do you get my point of telling you that life is hard outside here? That was the wrong answer. You see, this person is coming from a poor background. Obviously the life won't be easy. That's the fact. Life won't be easy. So if you came and asked someone from a good background, the person will tell you, oh, life is amazing, I have parties every day. And to prove another point is which is I'll explain later. So someone will tell you life is so easy out here. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my life. You see, we have that's you see. So these motivational speakers planted this fear in us that life is hard outside here, and to be honest, that's how we grew up knowing life is hard outside here. And after we finished high school, joining the reality outside here, we developed this fear that everything is hard outside here. So if you face a challenge in life, it will be hard for you to maneuver through it and manage it, and face the reality and be able to challenge it, and fix it. You see, but they planted this fear. So if you face a challenge, you give up. You give up easily. You get my point? You give up easily. So